Discussing about the Lenz's law, we know that the second law of electromagnetic induction describes that the EMF produced is directly proportional to the rate of change of the flux, but that rate of change of flux is opposed by the EMF induced in that. That behavior was explained by the physicist Lenz, so-called the Lenz's law. He argued that when a north pole of the magnet is pushed towards a coil, a circular coil, the current induced in that coil is in anti-clockwise direction, so that face of coil becomes north pole, so the north and north repels. So the negative sign, if the north pole is drawn away from that coil, the current is induced in the clockwise direction, so that that pole becomes south pole and it attracts the north pole, so the negative direction. So when there is relative motion between the coil and the magnet, the current is induced in the coil, or the EMF is induced in the coil in such a way so that the EMF induced or the current induced opposes that relative motion. If the magnet is pushed towards the magnet, it opposes it. If the magnet is drawn away from the magnet, the EMF induced or the current induced in the coil opposes it. Why it is so? It is based upon the law of conservation of energy. Law of conservation of energy. The law of conservation of energy states that energy can neither be created nor be destroyed, but can be changed from one form to another form. When it is to be pushed in order to induce an EMF or current in the circuit, that means we have to do work against the repulsive force. That is why negative sign is here. So here is repulsive force, so we have to do work in order to induce the EMF or current in that circuit. So actually it is the change of that mechanical energy we have to spend, that comes in the form of electrical energy, or that comes in the form of induced EMF or induced current. So what is done? The mechanical energy spent in order to overcome that repulsion, or in order to overcome that opposition, is converted into the electrical energy, or is converted into the induced EMF or induced current. So is the negative sign in the induced EMF. Thank you.